One step closer. Hello, Premier League. Manchester City are back at the top of the table, back where they belong, and I'm absolutely loving it. Come on, City. Come on, you beautiful, beautiful men in blue. I absolutely love that game of football. City, of course, being absolutely excellent, as you expect from this City side all the time. They know how to get going when the tough get going. Manchester City are gritty, they are determined, and they have done this before. They have been here before. They understand just how much it takes to get through that run of games. Only 4 more games left for City. Win them, we win the league. It really is as simple as that. And it's also as simple as this. Please do help support the channel a little bit by clicking the link in the description or scanning the QR code which is about to appear next to my face right there. Help support the channel. OneFootball is a fantastic app. Download it right now. It's get all the Manchester City information, the stats and all that kind of stuff. And go and stare at that gorgeous Premier League table. Go and look at Gabriel Jesus' current stats because they are fantastic. Go and look at all the transfer gossip that links Erling Haaland with Manchester City. Help support the channel. Scan that QR code. Download OneFootball and nourish your phone. You will not regret it. I promise you. It is a wonderful app with over 10 million people using it for the big price of absolutely nothing. What are you waiting for? But that was wonderful. That was good. That was needed. That was fantastic. I was nervous before this game. I cannot deny it. I was genuinely nervous before this game. I just was. I absolutely was. No De Bruyne, no Bernardo Silva. You start to fear the worst. You start to fear something giving. And of course, Leeds' form since Jesse Marsch has taken over has been really good. Unbeaten in 5 games prior to this. Currently trying to battle off relegation. They've been a potential bogey team. And of course, last year as well, away at Ellen Road, well, we slipped up. So we knew that this could be a very, very difficult game today. Yeah, all things said, despite a slightly ropey first 45, a battling but ropey first 45, we came out smelling of the most beautiful blue-coloured roses. City were good today, man. They were genuinely good. You've got to always remember the result, and you've got to remember the context that makes the result so important. Football and life is all about context. Of course, you put Man City and Leeds head-to-head with with nothing on it, and City are going to win 9 times out of 10. I'm aware of that because they're a better team. But the great level in football is emotion. The great level in football is the schedule, what the fans feel, how the game is currently unfolding, that someone did they sleep badly, all these variables that you cannot account for. And context always matters. And right now, City had just come off, of course, a grueling game against Real Madrid, an epic all-timer of a game against Real Madrid, but still, they found enough today to get another 4 goals and win this game, despite currently being second at the kickoff, given the fact that Liverpool won earlier. Liverpool had ramped up that pressure on City, and despite all that, and despite the talismans not in the team with Bernardo and De Bruyne and Mahrez, despite that, we still found a way to win comfortably in the end. You've got to give this team credit. You've got to give them the credit because they have earned that over the past few years. They are an absolute winning machine. And every now and then things will go wrong. It's human nature that things will go wrong. But you can't deny that this team absolutely knows how to get the job done. And they are gunning for that Premier League and that Champions League double. They are really going for it. I mean, looking at our recent results, despite people saying we've not been playing well, you know what? Our form was pretty damn decent at the moment. A 4-0, beating Real Madrid 4-3, beating Watford 5-1, beating Brighton 3-0. Of course, we lost the FA Cup semi-final. We did rest a few players in that game, so it didn't happen for us. But Atletico before that, Liverpool before that as well. Atletico, our form is excellent right now. We really can't deny the overall quality that this team has got. Genuinely, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. They are a beautiful bunch of players. And they work so fucking hard, man. So fucking hard. It's hard. It's really hard when you've been kicked and you're playing every 3 or 4 days. And I know we'll turn around and go, they're paid millions of pounds. They should be used to being tired. Look, when people say that, they're not saying that they're complaining. They're not. I'm just saying that things can go wrong when you are tired. If you play more than other teams, you will more likely to be more tired. Leeds are a very healthy team of elite professionals too. You forget that. And they don't have to play anywhere near as many games as we do. And they were at home today, yet we still outran them. And we still found just about enough today. And I'm happy about that. I thought it was the kind of game that the players will really enjoy as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Guardiola's very, very happy after, because he'll understand just how hard it is to go away against the team at Leeds and get the result, given everything. It really, really does mean a lot. I don't think there's been any Guardiola quotes yet, but I do think, in general, We'll find out, of course, what he reckons of the game, but I do think he'll be very, very happy with that. Individually, I thought quite a few players had good games, actually. When the final whistle was blown, I think we could reassess how certain players played. Here, I'm going to surprise you here a little bit. I thought Grealish played well. I think he genuinely was involved. I think he had Ayling on toast plenty of times. He was fouled a few times and not given. He created a few good chances. I thought Grealish had a good game today. I would still love to see Grealish in the middle, and I think it was weird that we played Foden there and not Grealish. But I say it was weird, and guess what? Guardiola was right. Foden walked up with 2 assists. I also thought Sterling played well. I know he can't finish and all that kind of stuff, and he messed up in front of goal, but Sterling was absolutely destroying them on the counter today. Sterling created so many problems. He was beating people for fun. The one thing you can't criticise Sterling for today is running into blind alleys. He was running at people and he was getting past people time and time again. He had a really good game, in my opinion. I thought Grealish had a good game too. And got to bear in mind that Grealish was also getting pelted with stuff from the Leeds fans. I don't think he was. I thought he was good. I thought he was involved and useful. Foden in the middle was quietly really good. I thought Foden, actually. He kept the ball really well. And I thought Foden as well. Of course, a delightful assist for Jesus. A good assist for the first one as well. Foden's got a really good set piece, which of course led to the Rodri goal. A lovely whipped cross. Rodri obviously finishing delightfully. I love a Rodri celebration as well, man. The guy's so passionate, so intense. I absolutely love it. And I love it when Rodri and people like Rodri and Ake score. I love it when defenders get their roses because it's always really good, doesn't it? You just want to see people like them celebrate because they care so much. But Foden's pass as well, man, for that Jesus. Lovely stuff. I've just seen someone on Twitter say as well, you know Jesus is on form when he stays onside. That is pretty much as good as he gets, really. That's a good point. It's a perfectly good point. I've just spilled my tea everywhere. Bloody hell, on my fancy table. Just wipe it down a bit so I don't stain the table. But that's a really good bit of analysis. Jesus is on form when he stays on side. And again, 6 goals in 3 games for Jesus at the moment. He's one of the most informed forwards in world football right now. He is. It's crazy to say that out loud, but it's actually true. It was a good finish. It was a really good finish. And I thought the effort as well. I thought the effort he had when he took it down on his chest and cut inside 2 and hit it at the keeper, but I thought it was a really nice bit of play. Like, he's playing well right now, man. Keep him, genuinely. There'd be other players I would let go first than Jesus. I love Jesus. I think his energy, his commitment is fantastic. Guys, 200 people currently watching. Please do hit the like button. If you are new to the channel as well, please do hit that subscribe button. It really does mean the world to get that support. Let's try and get to 200 likes right now during this video and 1,000 on the video after it's rendered later on. It'd be massively appreciated. Alexander Rushforth, welcome to this EK Academy. He's become a member. Massively appreciated, pal. Huge appreciation for Alex. Honestly, this is what I do for a living, and I am not rich by any stretch. So thank you so much for helping keep the lights on, Alex. Massively appreciate the support. What a guy. Big round of applause. YouTube.com/Esteemed Company/join if you want to help support the channel a bit. I'll update it tomorrow, Alex, and you'll be on the Wall of Fame. Thank you so much, man. But yeah, this bunch of players today, they were good, man. Like Jesus once again scoring. Fair play. I thought Gundogan, it didn't really come off for him today. He tried everything. It didn't work. But sometimes you have days like that. He still looks a little bit lacking pace for me at the moment. He looks a little bit... He's moving very gingerly, but he was still okay in the end. Foden, of course, just quietly excellent, I think. Rodri's Rodri. I love Rodri. I mean, Rodri's a great example of why you need to be patient with footballers because they come good once they adapt and settle into a way of playing. He had a slow first season, a semi-decent second season, and now in his third season, Rodri, he's just so good. He's absolutely world-class. In my opinion, Rodri right now is the best defensive midfielder in world football, and that is as high a praise as I could give him. Damien saying, we look so much better with a solid striker like Jesus. Well, Damien, you're not wrong. Thank you so much for the super chat, Damien. Really appreciated. Well, do you know what? Yeah, it's unsurprisingly City look good when they've got a striker there. Imagine when we get Mr. Erling Haaland as well, Damien, which I think is going to happen. That'll be a different story altogether. It suits our game, doesn't it? Having someone who can score right now. It's really good. Individually, I thought the defenses had some really good moments. Cancelo actually was a little bit iffy defensively today. Cancelo's a little bit sketchy currently, and I kind of want him to just find his form again. He does it every now and then. He gets a little bit sloppy on the ball, and you're like, come on, Joao, start making the passes. It'd be massively appreciated if you could just find those passes. But he's not doing it at the moment. He had a moment where he got through on goal, and he should have played it to Jesus, and he shot, and the kid is like, just pass it, man. Just pass it. Defensively, I thought Diaz, Ake, and Laporte were rock solid. We were a little bit too open in the first half, but the individual performances in the second half were huge. Ake had another good game, by the way, and I like that he came off and got a bit of a rest. I'm not sure if that's precautionary, but either way, he's been excellent once again. Excellent once again. So fair play to him, genuinely. Ake, once again, is the kind of player that won't always get the credit that he deserves, but he's another footballer that needed a little bit of time to adapt. City don't sign bad footballers, man. We just don't. Occasionally, it might happen that we sign someone who's not as good as we think we are, but largely, if City have signed someone, it's because they're a good footballer, and they just need a bit of time to adapt and a bit of patience. Give them that, and we'll see what can happen, you know? And that's all we need. That's all we need sometimes, just a little bit of time and a little bit of patience. And Ake, excellent. Happy for him as well. Ruben is such a big part of our mentality, Ruben Diaz. Like, his power, his leadership. That guy just... he was born to guide people. I reckon when he was in the nursery, he was the one telling all the kids what to do as well as a baby. Like, he's obviously been leading teams and been leading conversations since he was fucking in diapers, that man. Absolutely just a captain, born and bred. And Laporte as well had an excellent game with some massive blocks. I think it was one on Rafinha in particular when he cut inside. And it's hard to stop Rafinha when he's dribbling, but he's still got a very, very big toe on it. And massive, absolutely massive. Huge. Simon saying he's got a bit of the Kompany stuff to him. Yeah, I actually agree. I think he does have that very similar. I think the only reason he hasn't got Kompany's stature right now is because he's a lot younger. Like, once he's learned all those languages and once he's got more adapted to the Premier League and so on, yeah, he's absolutely cut from a very similar cloth. So, yeah, huge. And a big save as well from Edison towards the end, down to his left with his feet. So, overall, I think we had a very good performance. And once again, it's about the context in games like this. It's about what it means to get there, you know? You got to find a way to win sometimes, and City did find a way to win, so I'm very, very, very happy. I'm very happy. It's lovely, lovely stuff. Really, really good. Yeah, of course, rest in peace to Raiola as well. Look, I know a lot of people don't like Mino Raiola. No, I don't have a strong opinion on him either. But one thing I will say is that keep your thoughts to yourself with stuff like this. When someone passes away, man, like, regardless of what you think, unless they're a fundamentally bad person, I don't think Raiola is. He's just a businessman, you know. He's a businessman. He's made loads of money for him and his clients. Doesn't mean he's evil, you know what I mean? He's just a businessman. So fundamentally, like, keep your thoughts to yourself with these things. If you've got something bad to say, you know, my mum told me that, you know, you ain't got anything nice to say, then don't bother saying it at all. And sometimes that's true, because he's got family, man. He's got family. You have friends. I'm sure Erling Haaland will be upset as well, because he'll be a friend first and foremost, as well as his agent. So rest in peace to him and his family. Now is not the time to be talking about transfers and all that kind of stuff. There's no point. Let his family grieve. Let his family, you know, go through all that kind of stuff, and don't think about that, and leave that to the businessmen. So rest in peace to him and his family, of course. City today, that is huge, given once again the context of this season. Like, Liverpool are constantly putting pressure on City, and we've got some very big games coming up right now. You know, obviously Villa, you've got Newcastle, Villa, West Ham, and Wolves. The two of them away. West Ham Wolves are going to be really difficult. They're going to be really difficult. But I do trust these players to get it over the line. They've earned that. They've earned that trust and praise, haven't they, you know? I thought Grealish was good today, by the way. A lot of people are not praising him, but I thought he was a lot better than people give him credit for today. I think he was. He created a couple of decent little moments. He doesn't always create chances, but he creates the moment, if that makes sense. He's really involved in the build-up that gets us up the pitch in general. But, you know, if you don't want to give him credit, go for it. But I tell you what, we'll be in 2 years' time from now, we'll be wondering when we ever doubted him. It's just how it is. He wrecked out. He kept going past Eilish constantly. Then he got fouled a few times, and the referee gave nothing. The referee was shocking, by the way. Paul Turney was terrible. Genuinely terrible. I mean, like, at the end when he kind of did that for no foul, when Sterling was clearly pushed over, he got saved by Fernandinho scoring. But, like, what was he doing, man? What was he doing? Genuinely nonsense. It's just useless. But classic Paul Turner. Like, apparently he's pro Man City and pro Manchester clubs. He's fucking useless. He absolutely wasn't. But that was a very good performance. I've seen so many goals. I've watched the EDS score 7. I watched the under-18 score 13 early on today and 4 today. I've watched City score 24 goals in the past 24 hours. I think the women's team scored 7 as well. So 31 goals across 4 professional level Manchester City teams this weekend, which is quite absolutely insane. It's insane. It's just stupid. A stupid run of form from this club and a very big weekend. Alex with a super chat. Thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate it. Alex saying, easy money, very aggressive Leeds team, hostile environment, but we rose to the occasion. Let's go. Indeed, mate. Thank you so much, Alex. Leeds were up for it. They were hostile. They were physical. And they were just, what were they doing with all that rubbish at the side of the pitch? Like, genuinely, don't fucking let it. I know that's really mad, but like, just don't let it. Don't throw, like, it's their own home, man. Why are they just throwing shit all over their own pitch? Even their own players were like, what are you doing? Rafinha looked pissed off, man. Rafinha was like, what are you doing? And can you blame him for being confused by it all? Like, they were holding up their own corners. Stupid stuff. But yeah, that was a huge result. Alex, you're absolutely spot on, pal. We rose to the occasion. Let's go. One thing you can't question about this team always is their commitment. Luke Johnson, thank you so much for the super chat, man. But there's no comment there, but I'll just leave it on screen right now anyway. Luke Johnson, you're a legend. Luke Johnson, cheers. But yeah, there's one thing you can't question about this team is their commitment. They just know how to get this done. They know. It's hard sometimes. It really is genuinely hard sometimes to find your best form when you're tired and when things aren't going your way and the opposition just wants to spoil. And you've got essentially a small squad, but just work it out, you know. Just work it out. Go out there. Get the job done. And, you know, that's what these players are really good at. Got distracted by the comments there. But I'm really happy with this result. I thought City were good today, and we go back to the top of the table. I'll get the top of the Premier League table up right now, so we can look at it together. I'll jump over to the other tab. Here we go. It's not lining up particularly well. Give me a second to sort it out, and there we go. Hang on. There we go. Here's the table. This should be down here. What are you doing, man? Get down there. There we go. There's the table right now. City on 83 points, Liverpool on 82. The goal difference is down to 1. What combination of results has to happen for it to be going goal difference? So if City drew, they'd be on 84. Then Liverpool won, they'd be on 85. Then if Liverpool lost, then City drew. Like, that's not going to happen. We're not going to get to all goal difference being a thing. I can't see that personally. If it was 2 points difference, I can understand how it could be crucial. But at one point, the combination of gains for goal difference to matter feels very, very unlikely to me. You never know, though. It's obviously huge that we can get it up there. You never know if things could change. But I don't think goal difference is going to be the thing that plays this out. But either way, it's dead close. I mean, look at those two teams, by the way. That's just insane. One's 126, one's 125. 84 scored, 86 scored. 21 conceded, 22 conceded. It's 83 and 82 points. It's stupid. Two wonderful teams playing great football, winning a whole bunch of games. Look, you say what you want about Liverpool, and I don't like Liverpool either, but I've still got to admire them, man. I've got to admire their commitment and the fact that they keep on finding a way to get through there. Arsenal top 4, yeah. I mean, yeah. Where do Arsenal play? They got tomorrow away at West Ham. That's a big game for them. Absolutely. Right, is there a troll here? Just getting upset. Who is it? I see they're Liverpool draw and Man City loses. Oh yeah, exactly. Actually, do you know what? I don't know. Why did I get that so obviously wrong? That's how it works, isn't it? Goal difference, Liverpool draw. Yeah, that makes an awful lot of sense. Oh, Christian, thank you so much, man. Really, really appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for this, watching the watch along. Don't forget to give the video a like and all that kind of stuff. I am going to do a little bit of a fan review for half an hour live, so if you want to have a chat to me, all the members, youtube.com/Esteemed Kompany, go to the community tab. If you're patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany, we can have a bit of a chat about the game together. For now, though, I'll catch you on the other side. Fan review live is coming in 10-15 minutes. I will see you there. So Christian, and who's the members today? The new members have been Christian, they've been someone else early on. Viewer activity, where has it gone? There's a couple of members early on as well. So if you're watching now as a member, if you want to chat to me, you know where to find me. The community tab is where the link will be, or patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany. Thank you very much for watching. City are top of the league. We are brilliant. Come on, you beautiful Blues. In a bit.